There is nothing funnier to me than watching people like KJP, Karine Jean-Pierre, and Kamala Harris stump for their books and continue to mutate this lie that Joe Biden was cognitively functioning throughout the presidency at normal capacity. And now it's like subtly changed to, it's not that we didn't see him age, but he had all his faculties. It was just that debate. And nobody's buying it. It's like so crazy to me that you're going to come out here to hawk books and continue to mutate one of the biggest deceptions in American history. Like worse than when Reagan had dementia. I mean, not that any particular American president has been that wonderful, in my opinion. They're all a bunch of war hawks and corporately owned and sickeningly loyal to countries besides ours, constantly sinking us into conflict over domestic issues. So it's funny how they all are like men of the people, women of the people when they're running, and then as soon as they get into office, it's foreign policy hawks all the fucking way, all day, every fucking day. It's disgusting. But this is uniquely gross, and the fact they're trying to profit off of it for covering this and now kind of changing the tone ever so slightly, like, oh, it's just, you know, the little things when you get older, like full-blown dementia. Ugh, it's just, ugh.
Of Joe Biden, you said you're a member of the inner circle and you never saw the decline. And after that, I wrote, how? Yeah. You even write, Karine, that you were on the plane with him going to the debate and you didn't see anything.
Well, when we were on Air Force One going to the debate, you got to remember his campaign people were on the team, his family was on the team. I actually was one of those rare trips that I didn't really see him until after the debate, even though I was on the plane. So really, I want everybody to know that I take this question incredibly seriously. I do. I was his White House press secretary, which means I had a role that saw him practically every day and traveled with him.
And you saw nothing.
For more than 95%. We've always said, we're not going to say, oh, he didn't age. He aged. And he poked fun at it. We always owned up. And with age comes what happens when you get older.
Which is?
But when we talk about the mental acuity, and again, I take this very, very seriously. Yeah. I never saw anyone who wasn't there. I saw someone who was always engaged. I saw someone who understood policy, pushed us on the policy, and also understood history. And there were times, I'll tell you the story, there were times where he would call me into the Oval Office, and I would be like, oh no, because I knew whatever he was going to ask me was going to be direct, was going to be about a story he read, about how we're pushing back, how we're pushing a message forward.
And you